Welcome, dear viewers, to an exclusive glimpse into a family journey unlike any other, where the stunning landscapes of Wyoming become the backdrop for raw emotions, unexpected challenges, and a heartfelt quest for reconnection. If you're ready to dive deep into a story of family bonds tested and ultimately strengthened, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community for more captivating narratives. Our tale begins with a mother, her face etched with a mix of frustration and anxiety, gathering her loved ones. She explains that recent events have left her feeling overwhelmed, prompting a spontaneous decision, a family trip to Wyoming. The idea is met with a mix of surprise and enthusiasm, particularly from one who declares her love for the state. The plan is clear: an adults-only escape, a chance to shed the distractions of Los Angeles, the children, and the daily grind, all in pursuit of a much-needed reset. The mother reveals her deep concern over the escalating arguments between her daughters, hoping this journey will help them rediscover the loving family she knows and cherishes. She emphasizes a crucial point: while their love remains strong, their disagreements have grown sharper, and it's time to remember the fundamental truth that they are, above all, family. The morning of departure is charged with excitement. The mother, sporting a stylish cowboy hat, expresses her eagerness for the meticulously planned activities, confident that her daughters will find joy and renewal in the fresh air of Wyoming. However, a minor snag quickly emerges. Despite the luxury of 2 private planes, Khloé, one of the sisters, and Scott, her partner, cancel at the last minute. This unexpected change causes a ripple of disappointment, with one sister lamenting the missed opportunity for everyone to travel together on a single plane. Despite the initial setback, the group resolves to embrace the adventure, determined to make the most of their journey. With a collective yeehaw, they board their aircraft, ready for the wide-open spaces. Upon their arrival, the sheer beauty of Wyoming unfolds before them. The sprawling landscapes and charming residences immediately draw their attention. One sister expresses her desire to include her children in every aspect of their activities, noting that neither she nor her kids have ever experienced Wyoming before. She also cherishes the privacy of their plane, a welcome respite from the usual criticisms and rules often imposed by her siblings. Landing in Jackson Hole, they are struck by the picturesque surroundings, with one exclaiming that she has found her new home. Their accommodation, the Caldera House, is a vision of rustic elegance. A quick tour reveals a cozy sitting room, a spacious bedroom with 6 bunk beds, and a well-appointed bar. The mother reiterates her hope that the serene environment will foster deep connections and provide a much-needed opportunity for bonding. Later, during a dinner hosted by a friend's family, the conversation naturally drifts to Kylie's absence. One sister voices her annoyance, highlighting the effort she made to travel from London, while Khloé, despite being only 2 hours away, chose not to come. Amidst the meal, a nostalgic moment unfolds as the mother shares a personal detail about her own conception in Wyoming and the original name she had considered for one of her daughters. She recounts how Wyoming holds a special place in her heart, having visited since childhood with her father and Khloé. The sister expresses her frustration again, noting how much time and effort she invested, only for Khloé to opt out. She recalls how the names Kendall and Khloé became inseparable, a duo that simply had to go together. A family meeting is convened, marked by playful banter and a call for attention. The mother addresses the group, acknowledging that despite their strong bond, something feels amiss. She proposes that they focus on strengthening their relationships by openly discussing what troubles them. She then announces a surprise for Kourtney, a cattle drive, playfully linking it to her early days in reality television. The group teases Kourtney about her past, but the underlying message is clear: this activity is meant to foster communication. Kourtney, admitting she has never participated in a cattle drive, expresses hope that the experience will help them communicate better and build a stronger relationship. The owner of the ranch, Grant, introduces them to Freckles, a beautiful white horse, and explains the purpose of a cattle drive, moving cattle from one grazing area to another, sometimes even across states. He emphasizes the need for teamwork, especially with wild animals involved. The horses provided are described as calm and reliable, with no buckers in the bunch. As they prepare to mount their horses, one sister playfully offers a thirst quencher from her mobile bar. Kourtney struggles slightly with her horse, which becomes agitated by the camera crew. She refuses to ride that particular horse, and her mother follows suit. Despite the initial trepidation, they are ready to get cows and embark on the cattle drive, reminding themselves of the cowboy ethic of working together. The group expresses confidence in their ability to succeed, noting Khloé and Kendall's love for horses and Corey's cowboy persona. They understand that teamwork is essential to guide the cattle in the desired direction. The cattle drive quickly turns into a lively and somewhat chaotic affair. One sister shouts instructions to Kourtney to round up a stray cow, while Khloé enthusiastically chases another. The scene is filled with energy and laughter, even as they encounter two cows mating, prompting a humorous remark about the dirty job. One sister expresses doubt about the team-building aspect of the activity, given their tendency to go in different directions. However, Kourtney, initially scared, quickly embraces the experience, finding it enjoyable. The cattle drive concludes, leaving them with a sense of accomplishment and a lot of fun memories. Later, a conversation about Kylie's absence resurfaces. One sister expresses her disappointment, highlighting the ease of the trip and Kylie's reluctance to leave Los Angeles. She acknowledges Kylie's desire to spend time with her partner and child, but still wishes she had joined the family experience, especially since everyone else made an effort to be there. Another sister, who traveled from Europe, expresses her happiness at being there, praising the beauty of Wyoming. The conversation then shifts to the next planned activity, a ropes course. The mother admits the cattle drive didn't quite achieve its intended purpose and hopes the ropes course, a team-building exercise they haven't done in a long time, will be more effective. The journey to the ropes course proves to be an adventure in itself. Their car struggles to ascend a steep hill, rolling backward, causing alarm and prompting a discussion about turning back. Despite the fear, they press on. At the ropes course, the instructor emphasizes teamwork and communication. Kris, the mother, coaches from the ground, while Kim expresses her strong dislike for heights and her unwillingness to overcome her fear. She questions the purpose of the activity, stating it won't make her a better person, daughter, sister, or businesswoman. She declares her refusal to participate, despite the encouragement from others. Kim's fear is evident, and she states she doesn't care about being judged. She insists she doesn't need to do it, comparing the experience to torture and preferring a tarantula on her head to the ropes course. The team then focuses on getting Kim down from the tree. Khloé, on a tightrope, expresses her discomfort, while Kim asks her to take a picture. Kendall asks how to get back, and Khloé offers to let her cut through, warning it will be wobbly. They struggle to get their legs up and pull themselves, with everyone stopping at one point. They learn they will zipline down. Kim continues to express her strong desire to get off the course, while Khloé playfully teases her. The mother encourages Khloé, expressing pride in her progress. One sister criticizes another for giving directions without participating herself, leading to an argument about bullying and judgment. The mother observes that this bickering is precisely why they need family bonding, as they can't even enjoy nature without fighting. Kourtney texts, announcing her intention to leave. One sister goes to talk to her, expressing disbelief. Kourtney explains her decision, stating she feels picked on and defeated, especially after Khloé's outburst at the ropes course. She feels she can never win with them and that their interactions are no longer light or fun. She expresses frustration at the constant criticism and the feeling that she's always the odd one out when she tries to communicate differently. The sister tries to convince Kourtney to stay, reminding her that sisters sometimes act this way and that leaving would ruin her experience and give them another reason to be upset. Kourtney ultimately decides to stay, hoping things will improve. The ropes course having been a bust, the mother emphasizes the need for open communication to address their issues. They gather, wearing matching shirts, to have a conversation about improving their relationships. One sister suggests that continued teamwork, respect for each other's needs, and active listening are crucial for the show to continue and for their personal boundaries to be respected. She asserts that what's acceptable for one person may not be for another. Another sister argues that if everyone acted like Kourtney regarding filming, there would be no show, stating her children are her priority. She expresses her unhappiness and feeling that she's reached her breaking point, desiring a break from filming. The mother acknowledges Kourtney's feelings, wanting her to be happy and not stuck in an unhappy phase of life. She hopes Kourtney finds clarity in her decision about staying on the show or pursuing a different life. She expresses her desire for the family to move on, heal, and enjoy their time together, as these moments of fun and laughter are what truly matter. Later, Kylie calls, and Kendall expresses her disappointment at Kylie's absence, highlighting the sentimental value of the trip. Kylie explains her commitments, including taking her child to an event. Kendall expresses understanding, acknowledging Kylie's priorities, but also looking forward to quality time with her back in Los Angeles. For their final night, the mother orchestrates a humorous team-building activity, dressing up as different family members for dinner. No one knows who anyone else is impersonating, adding to the anticipation. Penelope, one of the children, expresses interest in joining the fun if there's an extra costume. The family prepares for the dinner, with one sister considering different wig options for her transformation. The dinner begins with playful impersonations. One sister, dressed as another, declares her desire to help people get out of jail and demands a vodka tonic. Another, embodying a different family member, expresses her love for her child and her allergy to bullshit. The dinner continues with more comedic moments. One sister, dressed as Kylie, sits next to the mother, who declares Kylie her favorite and her billion-dollar baby, the dearest to her heart for a billion reasons. The impersonations continue with playful jabs about outfits and appearances. One sister, embodying the matriarch, asserts that she started the entire family and that no one would be anywhere without her. Another, dressed as Kourtney, arrives late and is playfully told to sit next to a Birkin bag. Khloé's shoes are criticized, and the importance of stepping it up for 2019 is emphasized, with references to designer clothing and the effortless look that requires a lot of effort. The impersonations continue to amuse. One sister, dressed as the mother, is told she looks scary similar. Another, embodying a different sister, talks about overlining her lips and mixing shades, describing the amazing feeling of products on her skin. The impersonation of Kylie is praised for its cuteness and accuracy. Kourtney arrives late, explaining she was doing mom things, and expresses her feeling of being alone and unsupported, stating Khloé used to be her favorite, but is now too close to Kim. She asks for support. The impersonations continue with playful comments about buying people and not caring about money. The mother, in character, declares no favorites but then immediately calls Kylie her favorite, attributing her frequent drinking to her daughter's constant bickering. One sister, in character, states she only works for a short period each day and pretends to be a mom by sitting on her phone. Another expresses relief that Kourtney left the table, disliking her energy and her constant use of the mom card. The dinner is deemed fabulous, with offers of shopping trips and luxury cars in exchange for expressions of love. The mother expresses her deep appreciation for all her girls, cherishing their sense of humor and the delightful way they can make fun of each other. She is grateful for the time spent together, calling the trip a great success, and expressing optimism for the future, praying for respect, teamwork, and genuine enjoyment of each other's company. The sisters reflect on each other's qualities. One admires Kim's ability to push others to be their best selves and her vision in making dreams happen. Another expresses her wish to have Khloé's strength. The mother is praised for her perfection and living life to the fullest, even if she's over the top. Kourtney is admired for her amazing life and family and for knowing what she wants. The platform of their show is seen as a blessing, allowing them to experience things together. Kendall and Kylie are acknowledged for their growth into incredible young women. The mother reflects on the unbelievable year, grateful for her 3 healthy, loving, and kind children, who are her driving force. She expresses her deep love for her family, concluding the journey with a heartfelt sentiment. Thank you for joining us on this intimate journey of family, growth, and unexpected adventures. If you found this story compelling and want to see more narratives that explore the depths of human connection, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us bring more unique stories to life.